Hey guys, it's me again. I haven't posted in a while because lately my Lyft passengers have been normal, which kind of sucks because I always enjoy, the weird shit. Before I get started, don't mind the red fingers. I was totally eating hot Cheetos. Love hot Cheetos. This is the story about why I lied and told my Lyft passenger that I have herpes. I know, it's bit of an extreme lie, but when you hear the story, then you're totally gonna understand why I did it. It's just a normal day lifting, trying to make a fucking living to support my shopping habit. That's all I'm trying to do. I go pick up this guy. As soon as I'm driving in the parking lot, I see an older man, and he's standing there with his toolbox, so I assumed it would be him. Now, as soon as that I pull into the parking lot, the guy, for some reason, he's super fucking happy that I don't know, maybe he was just happy that he was getting out of work, but he was just so fucking happy. Like, when I pulled into the parking lot and he saw me, he was like dancing around like he had to piss his pants or something. I wish all men greeted me that way when they saw me. He comes up to my window for some reason. He comes up to my window, and I roll down the window, and I'm like, what? And he's like, can I go ahead and put my toolboxes in your back? And I was like, yeah, go for it. I open it, assuming that this guy is gonna sit in my back seat, but he doesn't. He just jumps right in the front seat. Super fucking happy, super fucking dancing like he still has to take a piss. People always sit in the back, but if they want to sit in their front, they're normally really talkative, so I just assumed he was really outgoing. I kind of didn't want to talk to him because I kind of got like a weird vibe from him. He just got out of work. He was pretty dirty. He was way fucking older. I know this because I have eyes I can fucking see. He's fucking older, alright? You just already get a weird ass vibe from him, so I just, don't talk. I just get the destination and then I go. I can feel him and I can see him from the side of me just like staring at me. Like, I'm just, like driving, and I can just see him like just looking at me up and down, smiling, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy looking at? Getting kind of fucking freaked out by that. Right away I got a Lyft notification that I was going to pick up another girl with him, so I was like, good, thank God, because I did not want to be in the fucking car with him at the same, like, by myself. While I'm going to pick this girl up, he just randomly, he's like, so let me ask you a question. And I'm like, what? Being that you're a girl Lyft driver, do you get like bugged a lot, or do you get any like weirdos? I kind of paused, and I looked at him, and I was like, all the time. Assuming that he would get the hint that he's being fucking creepy with me. Like, I was just hoping, like, shooting my shot, hoping he would get the fucking hints. But he was like, oh, I bet, because you're really attractive. Thank you. I just said thank you, that's it. I'm the type of person, when people compliment me, I say thank you. I always say thank you. I don't say it in a flirty way. I just say thank you. That's what I was taught to do by my parents. When people compliment you, not to be stuck up, say thank you. I just said thank you, left it at that. And then he was like, well, I'm just asking because my daughter wants to be a Lyft driver, but I'm really scared. I don't want her to do it. I was just telling him basically how there are creeps out there no matter what. But if she drives in the daytime, she will be less likely to get some, which is why I only drive in the daytime. Then he was like, yeah, I bet that you totally get creeps all the time, because I mean, oh my God. As he's fucking telling me this, I'm just like driving straight, just trying to like, fuck. It's just one of those fucking days, man. And I'm driving, totally looking straight, trying to like totally block him out. He's like, cause God, you are so, like, I kid you not, I could see him from the side of me, staring at me, up and down. He's like, I so understand that, because God, you are just gorgeous. As soon as he told me that shit, I was like, bitch, what? Like, okay, I understood you the first time. I'm fucking gorgeous. God. I'm just kidding. But this guy was older, and he just kept telling me how gorgeous I was. And I told him thank you one time. I wasn't going to keep fucking telling him thank you a million gazillion times, because I just didn't honestly want to hear that. Anyway, so I'm trying to pick this other girl up, but she was so dodo, she couldn't find me, and I was not gonna leave her. We were making turns and turns so we could find her, and I kept calling her, she kept calling me, and he was like, you know what, if I were you, I would just leave her and just, just let the car ride be us. And again, I was like, like, fuck, shut the hell up. No, I'm not gonna. So tired of this girl. I had to look everywhere, but you know what? I was down for it because I was not about to share my Kia Soul with him. No, not happening. Was talking to him about his daughter, and I asked him, I was like, oh, how old is your daughter anyways? And he was like, oh, she's 22. And then I was like, oh. I was like, my age. And I was like, that's awesome. That's how old I am. And he was like, what? Are you serious? I don't know what the fuck was his problem. I look like I'm freaking 17. I don't know what age he thought I was. And he was like, oh my God. And I was like, why? Like, is that a bad age? And he was like, no, I was just kind of hoping that you would be older. And I was like, I don't. Like, yep, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 50. And I was like, oh yeah, that's my dad's age. We find this girl, we pick her up. I'm praying to the Lyft gods that I'm dropping him off first, but for some reason I'm dropping her off first because she's down the street. Anyway, so we get in, having a conversation with all of us, and then she gets out the car, and then I'm taking him home. And as I'm taking him home, I'm just trying to be super quiet. So I'm just so over it. I'm so over this ride. I just want to get this man to his daughter driving. And all of a sudden he goes, well, so how's your day going? And you know what? I just completely did not want to fucking conversate with him. So I was like, you know what? Opportunity was knocking at this point, and well, I answered that shit. Anything to get grandpa off my sack right now. I was like, man, you know what? To be quite honest, it's not going good. He was like, tell me about it. You bet I told him about it. When I Lyft drive, like I said, I don't wear any makeup. Right now I'm wearing makeup so you can't tell, but I tend to break out a lot under my chin. And the pimples are like right here. And I have like scars from when I pop them. So I was like, oh, I'm about to use this shit to my advantage right now. I was like, to be quite honest with you, I just found out that I have herpes. Fuck it. I don't know him. I'm never gonna fucking see him again, so guess I got herpes today. And he was like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, but you know what? Karma's real. That is totally what I get for messing around with 4 guys at the same time. I was just, I totally deserve it. And he was like, 4 guys at the same time? Do you think that I should just tell all these 4 guys, or do you think I should just let them figure it out on their own? But you know what? I totally think that they're gonna know it's me because, look, I can't hide all this stuff. And I just like pointed at my chin. At this point, I don't know what the fuck I was saying. This shit just kept coming out like word vomit. Like everything was just coming out, and I was like, wow. And he was like, I think that you should just tell them. Just tell them. And I was like, nah. I'm not going to. I don't have the heart to tell all 4 of my boyfriends that I give them herpes, Like, yep, I'm not gonna do it. Nope, you can't make me. And he was just going on and on about how it's not right, I shouldn't do that, and how I should get that treated ASAP. And I was like, yep, you're right. Rest of the car ride was just so smooth. I mean, just the sweet sound of silence and him shutting the fuck up the rest of the way home was just, oh my God. Dropped him off, he went home. And yeah, that's the story about why I lied about how I have herpes. And I wanted to actually put a dash cam where I could record people, because a lot of the people that I actually meet and I tell them that I have a YouTube video, they always like, what? There's a camera in here, we're being recorded. And I'm like, no. And they get sad, or they're like, oh, I would have been down, I would have been for that. So I kind of want to put one there, like, just if people are okay with it, then I can go ahead and bring it on here. It's the actual, like, crazy conversations I have in here with my Lyft passengers. But I'm not sure yet. And then also for like my own safety, because I hope that you enjoyed this very small video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.